I'm Karen Scully. We have recently moved from Ireland due to my son's diagnosis of autism. My son has aggressive autism. He's 5.5 now. His autism manifested itself around the age of 2. What happened was his Keane's development was perfect, seemingly perfect, and the regression just kept going for a couple of years. So we were at a position where we realized my son neurologically obviously had autism, but I knew he was physically sick, and I really felt strongly this was contributing to his autism. So we were in search for some solutions. We came to Tampa. We moved back to the States to relocate. We realized the services weren't going to give it what we needed in Ireland, so we relocated. We found a fantastic holistic doctor who started our, we thought, caring for Keane and coming to some solutions. We did find some wonderful things. In the midst of that, we found out Keane had very high mercury levels. And then I was introduced to the fact that Immunocal could also help my son. So a month and a half ago, we started Keane on Immunocal, 2 pouches a day. He had already had a treatment of chelation for 3 months, which removed 30% of his mercury. With that, we got language back, we got eye contact back. The chelation is also very draining on the body. The agent that we were using was DMPSA, and that can cause some other problems. So I was a little reluctant, but again, being introduced to Immunocal, I found out that Immunocal had so many more benefits. From putting Keane on the Immunocal, Keane was always sick before. He caught every sickness that was going through the school, the first one. And for the last month and a half, Keane has been the only child in 2 kindergarten classes that has not gotten sick. A whole kindergarten class was wiped out, the teacher included. Keane's class was constantly a half full, less than half full. Keane is the only one that didn't get sick. So I know he's looking much better, but on top of that all, since he's been on the Immunocal with 2 pouches, we're going to have a back-to-back comparison with a very popular chelation agent and what it did 30%, and now we're doing 3 months exclusively just the Immunocal to compare what the results are going to be. And we are very excited because every day we are seeing improvements with Keane. Every day. Every day we're seeing more language. Every day we're seeing better eye contact. Every day, just even today, I phoned him and he was kissing me on the phone, which hasn't happened. He doesn't listen on the phone. And he was calling me mommy, and he was kissing me on the phone. So every day we're noticing this. So we are looking forward to the rest of the month and a half to see what's going to happen, and to compare it with my doctor. My doctor's very excited to actually have the 3-month comparison back-to-back with the chelation agent he used and Immunocal. And his health has improved greatly. He's actually, I call it waxing fat. He's actually gaining weight. He looks beautiful again. He's my first baby. He looks like he did when he was 1.5 years. And so a month and a half, we will be able to consider scientifically the results, but we're seeing benefits every day.